and to our country. The House Committee on the Judiciary is introducing 2 articles of impeachment charging the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, with committing high crimes and misdemeanors.
And the president abused his power by ignoring and injuring national security.
Is a president who sees himself as above the law. We must be clear. No one, not even the president, is above the law.
I think the Democrats are running down this president because they know they can't run against this president in 20.
I would be totally surprised if there were 67 senators to remove the president.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is the one who will ultimately decide how that Senate trial will run and when it happens.
It'll be right around the time the bowl game's in. So, how about that? Thanks a lot.
All right, the rest of the details are TBD, but before it even gets to the Senate trial, it has to get, first of all, through the House. The impeachment the impeachment articles have to be passed by the full House. That should happen, we think, sometime next week. Back to you.
Democrats, the moderate Democrats that we mentioned there, are going to have a tough decision come next week as they contemplate their own political futures. If history's any lesson, look back to 1998 when President Bill Clinton, in the wake of his impeachment and acquittal, they gave 3 seats in the House, Democrats that is, 4 seats in the Senate, and the Clinton approval rating was up 7%. Sure.
Now, 2019 is going to be interesting to see how all this plays out. Gordon Jenkins, live for us in D.C. Thanks, Gordon.
His opponent, Democrat Stacey Abrams, filed a lawsuit claiming gross mismanagement of the state voting system. The lawsuit claimed Kemp, as Secretary of State, violated the Constitution by, among other things, purging the names of inactive voters, making them ineligible to vote. Part of the evidence against Kemp are audio recordings of him at campaign events. One of them is from a 2014 event when Kemp was running for re-election as Secretary of State.
You know, the Democrats are working hard, and all these stories about them, registering all these minority voters that are out there and others that are sitting on the sidelines. If they can do that, they can win these elections and know that.
Kemp goes on to say, but we've got to do the exact same thing, according to court documents. The ruling allows Fair Fight's attorneys to question Kemp about what he meant by saying that, and whether he intended to suppress minority voters as the suit alleges.
Contentious would be an understatement.
Defense attorney Meg Strickler says the deposition will be private and probably combative.
The one side's going to be like, running to grab at him, and the other side's going to be not wanting to answer. So it's going to be fun to be a fly on the wall to watch this deposition.
Issuing these articles of impeachment, but also really announcing a big policy change that could be an important step in trade. I want to get into this impeachment thing, and I want to ask you a couple of questions. A lot of Democrats are saying that they have to do this, and even if Trump gets reelected as a result of this, it would be worth it because that's your duty. My question...
Yeah, I don't feel that way.
You know?
No. One, I think it is up to us whether he gets reelected. But let's just talk about impeachment for a minute. The reason why I feel it's so urgent, different than the Mueller report. The Mueller report was very significant. 10 examples of him obstructing justice. But the Ukraine situation is an example of him in the middle of committing a crime. So he's robbed the bank and he's driving down the street with the money. And the money is the election in 2020. So he was directly trying to cheat on the next election. And as a matter of fact, he still might be trying to cheat. I know that Rudy Giuliani is over in the Ukraine. I don't know what he's doing except for I guess he's still going after the conspiracy. But that was the urgency. We had to do something to put the brakes to the best of our ability with the only tool we have is to send a message to him that he is not above the law and he cannot and should not intervene in the next election.
So you've got a situation.
Impeachment may be helping his re-election effort.
And our poll numbers have gone through the roof because of her stupid impeachment.
Good morning, everyone.
It was a direct shot at House Speaker Nancy Pelosi after Democrats unveiled 2 articles of impeachment against the president. The Judiciary Committee will begin fine-tuning.
The moderate Democrats that we mentioned there are going to have a tough decision come next lesson. Look back to 1998 when President Bill Clinton, in the wake of his impeachment and acquittal, they gave 3 seats in the House, Democrats that is, 4 seats in the Senate, and the Clinton approval rating was up 7%. Sharon?
2019 is going to be interesting to see how all this plays out. Gordon Jenkins, live for us in D.C. Thanks, Gordon.
Sway people towards the conservative pro-Brexit candidates. The cards say voters could choose a working majority or a gridlocked.
He isn't. We're living in the greatest country in the world. And we're murdering each other in the streets.
Businesses, foundation. Of course, the main event for the Judiciary Committee was the report of Special Counsel Mueller, which Democrats would believe would serve as the evidentiary basis for impeaching the president. Despite interviewing 500 witnesses, issuing 2,800 subpoenas, executing almost 500 search warrants, and spending $25 million, the special counsel's 19 attorneys and 40 FBI agents, analysts, and staff found no conspiracy or coordination between the Trump campaign and the Russian government. After the Trump-Russia collusion allegations did not pan out, Democrats focused their efforts on obstruction of justice. They criticized Attorney General Barr for concluding that no crime of obstruction had occurred in the special counsel investigation. But in fact, it was entirely appropriate for the Attorney General to make that call because the special counsels declined to do so. Not surprised.
Mr. Palmer, I realize that Mr. Burns knows more about the law than I do. But I want to tell you some things about this case you don't know. I went into this thing believing nothing. I was skeptical. I figured Wojciech is using his mother to spray him. But I've changed my mind. This man is innocent, Mr.
His opponent, Democrat Stacey Abrams, filed a lawsuit claiming gross mismanagement of the state voting system. The lawsuit claimed Kemp, as Secretary of State, violated the Constitution by, among other things, purging the names of inactive voters, making them ineligible to vote. Part of the evidence against Kemp are audio recordings of him at campaign events. One of them is from a 2014 event when Kemp was running for re-election as Secretary of State.
You know, the Democrats are working hard in all the stores about the registering all these minority voters that are out there and others that are sitting on the sidelines. If they can do that, they can win these elections with no difference.
Kemp goes on to say, but we've got to do the exact same thing, according to court documents. The ruling allows Fair Fight's attorneys to question Kemp about what he meant by saying that, and whether he intended to suppress minority voters as the suit alleges.
Contentious would be an understatement.
Defense attorney Meg Strickler says the deposition will be private and probably combative.
The one side's going to be like, running to grab at him, and the other side's going to be not one answer. So it's going to be fun to be a fly on the wall to watch this deposition.
Sway people towards the conservative pro-Brexit candidates. The cards say voters could choose a working majority or a gridlocked.
Issuing these articles of impeachment, but also really announcing a big policy change that could be an important step in trade. I want to get into this impeachment thing, and I want to ask you a couple of questions. A lot of Democrats are saying that they have to do this, and even if Trump gets reelected as a result of this, it would be worth it because that's your duty. My question...
Yeah, I don't feel that way.
You don't?
No. One, I think it is up to us whether he gets reelected. But let's just talk about impeachment for a minute. The reason why I feel it's so urgent, different than the Mueller report. The Mueller report was very significant. 10 examples of him obstructing justice. But the Ukraine situation is an example of him in the middle of committing a crime. So he's robbed the bank and he's driving down the street with the money. And the money is the election in 2020. So he was directly trying to cheat on the next election. And as a matter of fact, he still might be trying to cheat. I know that Rudy Giuliani is over in the Ukraine. I don't know what he's doing except for I guess he's still going after the conspiracy. But that was the urgency. We had to do something to put the brakes to the best of our ability with the only tool we have understand that he is not above the law, and he cannot and should not intervene in the next election.
So you've got a situation.
Impeachment may be helping his re-election effort.
And our poll numbers have gone through the roof because of her stupid impeachment.
Good morning, everyone.
It was a direct shot at House Speaker Nancy Pelosi after Democrats unveiled 2 articles of impeachment against the president. The Judiciary Committee will begin fine-tuning.
Let him get away with it.
Judge Bolton's court that the judge felt that Wiecek did not receive a fair trial.
We have those documents before us, Mr. McNeil. They could hardly be called conclusive.
Yes, sir. But as you probably know from those documents, Gruska and Decker contradicted Wanda Skutnik's testimony, and those affidavits bear them out.
The board is aware of that too, Mr. McNeil. But Wanda Skutnik has not altered her testimony, has she?
Wanda Skutnik lied from beginning to end. She lied about everything. You know, it's a very funny thing about the Statue of Justice up there. She has a sword in her hand. It's a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways. It keeps cutting the ground out from under everything in favor of Frank Wiecek. But the other side of it, that isn't so sharp. It doesn't cut the ground out from under Wanda Skutnik, and she's the only one responsible for Wiecek's conviction. Now, I have a police record here.
The Constitution says everyone is equal. And if we don't agree with someone, we should just live and let live. But all I ever see is hatred and intolerance and bigotry, and it's not supposed to be like that. Everyone in our country is a child of this Constitution, and that makes us a family. I just want us to treat each other.
Sway people towards the conservative pro-Brexit candidates. The cards say voters could choose a working majority or a gridlocked